Hello, and good morning, guys. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and I hope you had a lovely weekend. So, this is what we are looking at on Friday. On Friday, we were looking for potential buys above this level. We never got this confirmation here. This was today morning. This was today at two in the morning, 2 a.m. today in the morning. It was after Asian Open is where we got this. So we never took a buy on Friday. I remember marking this for the guys with high risk appetite here. I said anyone with a high risk appetite who feels they have to trade every move, then this is how you would have traded this move. But it never got to our TP1 here. Well, you'd have entered here, stop loss just above this side here, and you'd have taken this low out. This would have been your stop loss one. Take profit one, then take profit two here. But you never got you only got to take profit one, and the market continued pushing up. Okay, so we never took this sell here. Remember, I don't take this high risk sales. High risk, anything high risk. Uh, my setup was this was my setup. I was waiting for price to break below this level for me to take a sell, and above this level for me to take a buy, which I never got. So on Friday, I didn't take any trade. So since the beginning of July, the only trade we've taken was the NFP, and we got something very good out of it. Okay, so now is what we had on Friday. So today being a Monday, we do our analysis afresh. So Friday there was no trade here. So Monday, let's see what you have on the fundamentals. Always say, look at what you to expect on the fundamentals. So July 6th on Monday, anything high impact, any red folder news on the USD? Nothing. We only have this ISM services PMI at 5 p.m. So at 5 p.m., either stay out of the market, bring your stop loss to break even or into profit, or you could trade. You could trade the fundamentals if you know how to trade them. Okay, if you know how to trade the fundamentals, well and good for you. So we remove everything here, remove all the drawings, and just start a fresh new analysis. Top down analysis, identifying our support and resistance levels. So here we have our resistance for the monthly. Our monthly resistance is up there. We have our monthly support down here. Oh, allow me to remove these alerts here. So our monthly support is down there. Shift down to the weekly. Our weekly support is up there. Our resistance is down here. We shift down to the daily. When you come down to the daily, we have this resistance up here. Is our daily resistance. But before we get to that one, we could be looking at this one here. Okay, so on the 4 hours, on 4 hours now, we are looking at this break here, support here. This was our last break here. Then there's this, it was taken out, so the high is here. So after it took this out, this is the high, this is the low. So on 4 hours, we are looking at this one here. Those are BOS here. After this BOS, I took out this high here. Took out this high here. Once it took the high here, so our 4 hours resistance up here. We have our 4 hour resistance up here. So allow me to move this one here. Our 4 hour resistance is up here. There's our 4 hour resistance and our 4 hour support down here, still down here, because once we had this break of structure here, you can see this BOS here. Once this one was taken out, the BOS would give us a BOS here, giving us a shift. So the high, this is the high, and this is the low. Okay, so that's what we have on 4 hours. But on 4 hours, remember, I like using the bodies. But instead of using that, let's use this, the bodies here. Bring that to the body there. And then bring this to the body here. So this is our 4 hour range. This is our 4 hour range. Shift down to 1 hour. On 1 hour, what are we looking at? On 1 hour, we had this break above here. Remember, no candle was closed above here. So once we had this BOS here, this is our high, 1 hour high, and this is our 1 hour low. So we have our 1 hour high here, 1 hour high, and the 1 hour low. So let's just remove this one here. So our 1 hour high is here, our 1 hour low is here. So shift down to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, this is what we are looking at here. This is our high here, and our low. Let's see. Yeah, there was a break of structure here. So our low, our 1 hour resistance is now up here. Okay. Our 30 minutes resistance was there. So now let me show you what I would do here. Let me show you what I would do. So our 1 hour resistance, this was our 30 minutes resistance, is there. So this I would take this trade, move this one here, move this one to this level here. I'm not going down to 15 minutes, and then move this one to this level here. So I would be looking for a breakout trade above that level there. If I get a candle closing above this level, this is my potential buy. Potential buy is above. For the sales, this would be my potential sales below. Just the candle just closed. This candle that just closed here. Potential sales below. So this is where I would be taking the sales from. Actually, I will take this sell from here. Take a sell from here. But I always tell you, remember what I always say, trade what you see, not what you think. Always trade what you see, not what you think. So if I take that sell there, I don't want to push it down to this level here. But before we get to that level there, there are these levels that I'll be looking at. Is that level there? Then there's this level here, then here. So that's the sell I'll be looking to take today. These are the levels I'll be taking my profit at. These are the levels I'll be taking my profit at. Entry here, stop loss just above this here, just above this doji here. That's my stop loss there. Take the market down. For the buys, I'd be looking to take a buy from this level here. I'd be looking to take a buy from that level there. Stop loss just below the resistance. Then take the market. Let's see what we have on the left. Remember why I told you why I use the highs, why I target these highs? This is where liquidity lies. There's liquidity above this level here. There's liquidity. Let me use this one here. There's liquidity above that level there. And there's liquidity above this level here. So should I get a buy? I could push it all the way to these highs here. Let me see for what you have on 4 hours. Just a minute. So should you get a break above that level there, then it could be coming to these levels here. This is where I don't want to take my bite about that level there. If I get my sell, take it to these levels here. But first, wait, you could take your profit here. Take out a good percentage of your profit, take it out here. Then you could let the rest push down to this level. You know why I'm saying here? Because this looks like there was a structure here. There was a BOS here. So if it's coming to mitigate this structure here, you could take your profit here. Then if you get some good bearish pressure, push it all the way down to these levels. Okay, because these are our 30 minutes levels, I believe. 1 hour. This is our 1 hour level. Yeah. No, this is our 1 hour level. So push it down to this level. Okay. So remember, trade what you see, not what you think. Risk management is always key. Risk manage your trades well. And yeah, that looks good. See you tomorrow for a recap of this. For a recap of this trade. This is what we had. This is what we have today. This is what I'll be concentrating on today. Okay. This is what I'll be looking at today. So happy hunting, guys. I'm out. See ya. Ciao.